We are live. Talk over a beer live. Tonight, it's Beer 30. We're just going to talk. We're going to talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about. So, how you doing there, X-Country Adventures?
Another day.
Another dollar. How about you, Hellstorm? How you doing?
I'm here.
I'm getting things set up here so that we can see how long it's going to take to get Chad on. Let's see. I don't know.
Chad's here. Hello, Chad.
Jeez, 10 seconds.
Our stalker has made it.
Wow. Chad, you are good.
Is someone texting him, telling him that you're going to be on?
Don't know his number, man. Sorry.
No.
I figured one of you guys do.
Yeah. He's got his bell on, man. Ding, ding. Oh, there they are. How's the weather back there, Chad? It was 60 degrees here today. It's like crazy. Last week snowing, this week 60.
Wow.
Getting cold. What, down to 80?
Wow.
Does Florida get cold?
Yeah, they
What?
get down to 60.
It wasn't when I was there.
Man, I got to put a sweatshirt on. That's tough.
Dude, I call my friends in Tucson and I'll like, it'll be like 10 degrees here and I'll call them, what are you doing? It's freezing. Like, how cold is it? 60 degrees. I need my coat. I'm like, oh my God. 79 there. Yeah, see, it's getting cold.
Wow.
It was nice here today. I put the mirrors on my side-by-side.
Yeah.
So I was feeling pretty proud of myself. I did it without breaking anything. I even did it without having to go to YouTube. So,
Nice.
so now I got mirrors so I can back it into my toy hauler.
Just don't rip your mirrors off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit. They fold in, so I bought the ones that can fold in.
But do they fold out?
Yeah. They fold out.
Okay.
When you back it into something.
Right.
Then you know you're too close.
Oh,
Actually,
Chad's got to go. All right, Chad. We'll
What?
talk to you later, man. Thanks for coming, checking in, though.
what do you mean you have to go? You just got here. All right, I guess we'll just shut the show down. Me and Chad ain't going to be on with us.
All right, I can go to bed then. See
Ain't
you
no
guys.
fun without Chad. Wow. Our
Thought-
only friend is
thought-
leaving us.
It's leaving us.
Thought we were family.
Oh, look at my beard is all scruffy because I've been working hard today.
Hardly working, you mean?
There ain't a lot of coyotes out there this year, man. There ain't nothing. Sad. I didn't even see rabbits.
Hmm.
I couldn't even find that old mine that I want to metal detect on.
Yeah.
That picture you sent me is not it.
And I don't know what to tell you.
There's what you're seeing is drill pads. There's dozers all over that hillside looking.
Then it might be more towards Winnemucca, maybe?
What I remember is we left that ranch, went through the gravel pit and then up and over one little knob, and it was right down there. I was up there with my pickup, saw nothing, and
Yeah.
turned around, but I could have gone a little further. I just got to get up there with the side-by-side.
Yeah, I don't, man, dude. That's 14, 15 years. That was 2005.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't think they
Or
would have dozed it over.
No, I don't think so. And if they did, you'd still see something from it.
Well, you'd think. Because there was quite a bit there. That wooden water tank was there. There were foundations for buildings. And Patty packed out of there about 6 or 8 coercibles. So I didn't have the heart to tell her that they burn mercury in those. So.
Yep. Oh, well.
So I just got to go run all those roads up there on either my Grizzly or side by side.
Side by side, more comfortable.
Yeah,
Keep in the winter, it keeps the wind off your face.
I'll have to put the knobbies on it. I even cleaned out my garage. I cleaned it out a little bit so I didn't have to crawl over stuff and trip and fall trying to get into the side by side. And the neighbor down the street that goes to Sand Mountain all the time, we were talking. And I told him that he said, well, next year when you guys go to Winnemucca, give me a holler. His group is there right now. There's 30 of them that ride together. And he showed me a picture they just sent him there. I bet you there was over 20 rigs lined up. And he says there's Can-Ams, there's Razors.
Out at the Winnemucca ones or Sand Mountain? Oh, cool.
Winnemucca.
Yeah.
So
Why
he's
isn't he
got
there?
the turboed Razor.
We need him there when Brian's there so they can race and we can see who's a beat who's.
Well, if we go to Winnemucca next year, I told him I'd holler at him and let him know. He's got a big fifth wheel. He said I was talking to him about Sand Mountain, and I told him that we were going the day after Christmas to Dumont Dunes. He says, yeah, we usually go up to Sand Mountain, but then leave the day before New Year's. He said, because it just gets real stupid up there. People are drinking and zipping around everywhere. He said it's a
like
lot
that
of
anywhere, it seems like, though.
Yeah, but he said it's like a lot of dumbasses going there nowadays.
Well, it's a lot of dumbasses, and it's a confined area too.
Yeah,
so
it is. Real
you're squeezing everybody into one spot.
into like 5 square miles at the most, maybe only about 2 square miles.
He said last year they went to, was it, I always get this wrong, Klamath?
Yeah, Glamis.
And he said Glamis is great. He said you can go forever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was texting with Jamie, and she didn't really know yet whether or not we were going to be in that group or off to the side. So I got 3 or 4 meals already picked out. So that beef tenderloin was good. I think I'll do that again. That was good eating there. Can you hear my dishwasher?
I hear something.
Yeah, it's my dishwasher.
Wow, how'd you do that?
What the heck is that? Show us.
Dinner.
Show us.
He just goes like this, and then he had food in his hand.
Thank you.
Oh.
Nothing. Oh, come on. Show us what it looks like at least. Come on. Show us.
What a douche.
But anyway, Rob, I found a flash suppressor, muzzle brake, whatever you want to call it. It's you can get them shoot from 4 inches up to, I think the biggest one I've seen was 7 inches. So I got the 7-incher. And then you can buy a padded cover that Velcros over the top of it. So what does that do?
Helps quiet it down.
We're going to find out, because if it does, and I've got the adapters that go on Ruger 1022, slides on, and then you have 3 set screws that you screw in, and then it gives you the, I think it's 1/2 by 28 threads, which is the AR-15 threads, and that's what this muzzle brake comes in. So I can screw that on to the 22 for squirrel shoot.
Cool. They flooded their fields today trying to kill a bunch of gophers.
Yeah,
they sit out there, and when they pop up, they stomp them.
I ordered a night vision scope. Well, it's an attachment that goes on your scope. And if it works, you remember those spots we'd find where there's all kinds of gopher holes?
Yeah.
We can set up on those and pop the gophers at night.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So
Be fun.
we have to go out there and get their shooting tower fixed to pull behind the Razor.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Or
Yeah.
build something.
Well, if these rifles are going to end up being really quiet, we're going to be able to sit in one spot and shoot squirrels for like an hour.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be making the big noise. And if that night vision works, hell, it was under $100. It's a tube that goes on your scope, and then the camera goes in that tube, so you adjust it back and forwards, and then it's got a screen that sits above it, so you're not looking through your scope, you're looking at the screen with the crosshairs.
Cool.
If that works, we definitely got to get the tower fixed.
Yeah.
So I should have it in a couple weeks. Give it a try, see if it works.
Yeah.
If it works, then we need to go visit and fix that tower.
Cool. Talk over a beer's on now.
That's me.
Yeah, I know. It just finally sent me the message that we're on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, on your notification?
Yeah.
Boy, that's late.
Yeah.
Ex-country.
How the hell does Chad get on so quick? It took that long for me to get it.
He's got connections somewhere, man. I mean, we barely get stuff typed in and wham, he's on. He probably works for YouTube and he's sitting there in front of
Yeah. He's getting ready to see if he has to kick our show off there or not.
Yeah, he's been monitoring us.
Yeah.
Ex-country says his modification was right on.
Yeah, it's because he works for the FBI or something.
Yeah. Yeah, he does work for the government.
Yep. Dude, 2 hours trying to get speakers hooked up in the back of that 4Runner I bought. I get the old speakers out, and they come in there's a box they're bolted to, and it has a circuit board inside of it, and 5 wires going into it. Why? What happened to just 2 wires running to the back of your car for your speakers? It's got a circuit board. I cut the wires off the circuit board and it popped the fuse. So I had to replace the fuse. Then I got sparks and it popped the fuse. I'm like, oh my God. They've got hot wires running back there for something. They've got just a mess and I can't get the speakers to work. So I'm going to have to run 2 wires like a normal person all the way back.
Why don't you just put your earbuds in and listen to your phone as you drive?
Nah, I don't do that.
It's cheaper.
Nah.
Oh, I was talking to the guy down the road. He said about 5 or 6 years ago, he found a sand rail at Winnemucca.
Somebody abandoned it?
It was buried. There was a little piece of yellow sticking out of the sand, and he went over there. They started digging. What the hell is it? They got enough dug out that they could tell it was a sand rail of some kind, a homemade sand rail.
Huh.
He said he went back the next year and it was gone. Somebody had dug it out.
Yeah.
And took it off. Now there's a find that would win you the treasure hunt.
Yeah. I found a car.
Yeah. It makes my speaker look a little puny.
Hey, let's go out there and find this old covered wagon.
I got to figure out some way of mounting that speaker.
Hose clamps.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it tapers.
Oh, yeah. I was reading a book a while back. Well, probably 20 years ago.
You can read?
Yeah, well, I looked at the pictures.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, they talk about the 40-mile desert, the stretch from Lovelock to Fallon.
Uh-huh.
And they say that there was a lot of old covered wagon stuff that got stuck out there, and that they're actually buried out there in places. They, over the years, they ended up sinking in the silt and getting buried and shit.
Right.
It's cool to take the Razor and just take a drive from Lovelock to Fallon on all that. just looking around out there.
I would say that need to have two in case one gets stuck.
Yeah. Well,
You have a
definitely
way
you wanna
out.
take two. Yeah. Got to get
And-
them onto yours.
And take the metal detectors.
Yeah. They say where some of them have been found is you're out there and you got the little mounds with the sagebrush, mounds up.
Right.
Some of that stuff would grow up next to them and stuff, and that's what covered them.
Yeah, well, that kind of makes sense because the sand is going to collect on any obstruction.
Yeah.
And as soon as it gets covered, then something grows on it because it's sand and not alkali, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that would be a fun trip. Just go out there and go from those mound to mounds and
Yeah.
do some metal detecting.
What's he doing? So would they be a covered wagon? Well, they're covered in dirt.
Duh. Yeah, that's the California Trail.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, north of here, there's markers. They took sections of railroad rail, the big iron,
Yeah.
and put them on a big chunk of iron and stuck them in the ground with a plaque on them saying that this was called, I think out there it's Rocky Point is what they called it. And there's a bunch of, the ground is just covered with rocks, pain in the ass. But they have those out in the middle of nowhere all over that follow the California Trail.
That book I was reading on it said that when they'd be out there where Rye Patch is now, out past Rye Patch, because back then there was no water there. They went a long ways without water, and they would see Lone Mountain, which is straight north of Lovelock. There's just a single mountain out there, and they called it Lone Mountain. And then when they see that, they knew they were getting close to water because there were some springs up there at Lone Mountain. They'd go up for water, and then they would go from there and they'd head for Fallon.
Boy, they didn't have very good guides then. There's water all over this place if you just look.
It used to be. I mean, there's now that not used to be. They say back then that, the river didn't run like it does now. It only would run right after spring. After the spring melt, it would run for a while and then it would dry up.
Yeah, it dries up here every summer.
Yeah.
But up in the hills, that one range, every valley has this. In fact, I don't remember the name of the canyon, but there's running water year round. There's brookie trout in there about that big.
Yeah.
Used to go up there with just a little pole, kind of like, a real short one, only 4 foot long or so.
Yeah.
And just hang over because hell, the creek was only at its widest point, was probably 4 foot wide,
Yeah.
and just drop a fly in there. You got to sneak up because if they see you, they take off.
Yeah.
But shoot, that one year I went up in there, I'll bet you I ran across 15 rattlesnakes. This is loaded with rattlesnakes up there.
Yeah. I remember, I don't know if you were with us, and it might have been the time we found that old mine you're looking for. We were back around on the other side of that mountain, and we come up on a really nice spring, and
Yeah,
I think there's even a little cabin and stuff up there. I can't remember, but
God, I wish you would remember.
Yeah.
We need to go metal detecting.
yeah. Oh.
Oh, well. Yeah,
Man.
I'm going to go up there Monday and we're going to go out. We're probably going to go to Tuscarora and go metal detecting.
We went 4-wheelers to Tuscarora, didn't we? I know Tuscarora for some reason.
Nah,
Where's Tuscarora out of?
you go halfway to Wild Horse and turn left.
Okay, I just seen the signs then. I haven't been to it.
It's the road goes up to Wilson Reservoir.
Yeah, and I've never been to Wilson.
Yeah. You used to go ice fishing at Wilson all the time.
Oh. I've only ice fished in Nevada. I've ice fished Wild Horse, and then I think you had to go to Fernley and turn up for Gerlach.
Yeah, I don't know that country up there.
Yeah, and there was a place we went, and part of it was thawed from hot water, from hot springs coming into it, and then part was frozen. And man, we pulled out a bunch of trout about like that.
Yeah.
You get on the ice and get as close to the hot water as you could and fish right there. Oh man, it was killer.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what happened at Chimney, but half of that lake is gone.
where's that at?
That's up northwest of here,
Huh?
north of Golconda.
Dried up or
Well, I don't.
up by Chimney Creek, the mine, Twin Creeks.
Yeah, Chimney.
Yeah. I've never.
Yeah, had a big body of water, and then it was narrow with rocks on both sides, like a little canyon. And then there's big body of water beyond that. So it was kind of like a barbell,
Yeah.
you know. And we used to go whichever way the wind was blowing in my boat. We go up, shut the motor off, and then go like about, I don't know, 5 feet off of a bobber and just drift through that narrow
Yeah.
and catch the hell out of walleye.
Huh.
They were in that narrow, but now it's like the water goes up to the end of the narrow, and then there's nothing from there on.
Huh. Drying up or something.
I think that they actually killed that off, drained it and killed everything because I don't know why they had a bad species get in there or something, but there's like about 6 different fish in there.
Yeah. They did that to Rye Patch back when I lived in Lovelock. They brought in commercial fishermen and had them clean it out with netting, and then they drained it and killed it. I mean, just demolished it.
Yeah. He's back.
They rebuilt the dam. Yeah, they were rebuilding the dam is why they did that.
He's back.
But he's not talking to us.
Is he going to tell us what he had for dinner?
Absolutely not.
Damn it. God,
That's
just
a
came from out of
big mic you have there.
He just goes like this and food comes out.
I
of
know.
nowhere.
I tried it and
Yeah.
nothing. Nothing. Try it this way.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Then I'll just stick to this one.
Oh,
Gotta love Crown.
we were talking about fishing,
He was listening.
I was listening.
metal detecting.
I was listening.
Oh, the guy down the street said, if you want to go on a super spot by Needles, Nevada, you know where that's at?
Mm-hmm.
There's a campground called Pirates Cove. He said it is so sweet. They actually have areas right next. He said he was like, what did he say? 20 feet from the water. He backed his trailer up to it because they've got the cables and everything for their ramp with the handrails so that they have a porch. He said he backed that puppy up right next to the water, and he said that's where they spend all their beer drinking there, looking out across the water. But they have areas that you can reserve that will hold like 4 or 5 trailers, and nobody else is allowed in there if you reserve it. It's a beautiful lake. Beautiful.
Yeah, I went through Needles when I went to the Salton Sea to see you guys down there.
He said Pirates Cove. I don't know what lake that would be. Would that be Lahontan?
No, Lahontan's Fallon. It's
Oh, that's right.
you got Boulder, and then is it Mojave Reservoir? No, what's the next one down? I
don't know.
I'll Google it.
But he showed me a picture of it. It's
I
pretty
know.
nice.
Yeah. I could see the lake out there when I made my turn to start heading further south.
Yeah, we could do all the jet skiing on Salton Sea. There was nobody out there.
Colorado River.
It's on the Colorado River below Boulder. Lake. There's Lake Havasu down there. That might be Lake Havasu?
It might not even be on the lake, to tell you the truth.
Or the Colorado River.
Could be the Colorado River.
It is on the Colorado.
Okay. So we have established it's on the Colorado.
You want me to say it one more time?
Yeah. So one more time.
It's on the Colorado.
Okay. So it's on the Colorado. think we should take a trip down there one of these times. Problem is, can you? Well, wait a minute. He said that they went on trail rides in the 4-wheelers, the side by sides, right from their campsite. So it wouldn't be sand dunes, but it would be trail rides.
There's a lot of lakes around there. Goose Lake, Beale Lake, Topak Bay, Lost Lake.
Oh, they found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's next to the Colorado River.
Because it was lost there for a while. Come on, that was funny.
Ha ha ha.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he also said they got a lot of those cabins you can rent. Cabins that are basically just beds or bedrooms. Pirate Cove Resort. Oh, there's a Pirate Cove in Oregon also, by the way. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not even finding Needles right now. So,
It's Needles, California.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm in Nevada. That's why I'm not finding it.
That is pretty.
Blythe, I went through there when I was headed down there with you guys.
Well, they must have some trails because the pictures I'm looking at, they got 4-wheel side by side sitting right next to their trailers. They got a pirate ship. And yes, it looks like it is on the river. Now, wait a minute. Those are pretty fancy cabins you can rent. 2 stories. Wow. We need to go there. But we don't have a boat.
I got a boat.
You can't get it in your toy hauler.
Nope. They probably rent them down there.
Oh, I've never got to operate a jet ski before. I'd like to rent one and have some fun.
Just don't get the stand-up ones.
No, you want to get the stand-up one.
No, they're a pain in the ass.
Don't tell him that.
You just want to see them crash.
They're so much fun.
Yeah.
Your kid's trying to get you killed.
Yeah, I know. I told Jamie to don't forget about my 401k when I croak. So now
She's thinking.
Yeah, $500,000 if we can kill him on a jet ski. Oh, well. Boy, that's pretty, though. That's a pretty campground. Wow. But the problem is that the only thing I see here that could be a big problem is there's people everywhere.
Especially down around there.
Well, it probably depends on when you go,
Yeah.
for one.
Yeah.
The
Now, if you go down there in the middle of July, there won't be nobody.
Right.
Yeah.
About back in the 80s, I had some friends in Gabs that their families all got together and they're like, yeah, we're going to go rent a houseboat. Yeah, where are you going? We're going down to Lake Mead. I'm like, when? Oh, the middle of July. I'm like, oh.
Have fun.
Yeah, they come back. It was like 118 every day. But we had the lake to ourselves.
Right.
Yeah. Supposed to be some pretty good striper fishing there.
Yep.
So anyway, what's new, Miss? What was the heck was her name? Money Penny. What's new, Money Penny? That's my Sean Connery impersonation. Thank you. Careful, Ryan. Most things in here do not react well to bullets. So anyway, what's new, pussycat? Yeah.
Whoa.
I made a big mistake.
No, not you.
Yeah, my back 40 got all those weeds and stuff, so I bought a drag to pull behind my grizzly. That son of a bitch is huge. It's like I have to I go 20 feet, stop, unhook, pull it back.
You're back 40 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I meant. I got to get that backyard in better shape because the neighbor showed me his new carport in the back. One of those heavy canvas things.
Yep.
It's under $300.
Mm-hmm.
And he says it's a lot cheaper if he said they last damn near forever, but if they do get torn up, you can just buy the cover and not the poles and everything. It's a lot cheaper. And I'm looking at that sucker and thinking, I'm gonna build a wooden platform and put it up on that, and then I can put all my toys in there. I have to get a couple of them for all my toys, but that way you get the tires up off of the dirt and the weather too.
Yep.
So I need help, boys. Come this
Don't know what to
spring.
tell you. Call Richie Rich.
Oh, no, he doesn't like helping me no more. He's been back playing the farming simulator game again.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
So yeah, all I figured to do is frame out a floor, 2x6s, and then 2x6 joists all the way across. Then put that particle board down, or probably should use some outdoor plywood.
Yeah, particle board gets wet, it's toast.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then oil it really good.
Pressure treated plyboard.
Yeah,
And then
that
Thompson
stuff.
Sealer.
$452.86 a sheet.
Yeah.
Doesn't have strength, but it doesn't rot. Your marine plyboard will rot.
Okay. So pressure treated plywood. Gotcha. Well, it don't have to have a whole lot of strength either, because I'm going to put the joists across and then the pieces between the joists. So you're only talking, like a couple foot suspended in any given spot. Then I'll put my jumping jack in there with my four-wheeler, and
That you're selling that.
I don't know. If somebody comes around and says I'll give you the right amount of money, then I would.
Yeah.
But it'd take that tent box out so that I can haul my side-by-side and four-wheeler around.
Yep.
Hell, I've been out there on my side-by-side out in that country all week if I had some way of transporting it that wasn't a big hassle.
Why don't you ride it from your house? Like we did.
I don't know how to get there anymore. Remember, there wasn't all that housing to the side of me in the old days. If I could get to the railroad tracks, I know how to get underneath the freeway.
Yeah.
Shall.
Sounds like you need to go exploring.
Yeah, I just need to get my.
You need to do some adventures.
Yeah. I was going to load my Grizzly up in the back of my pickup, but the battery was dead, and I kind of went, that. So I didn't do that. So I came home and ordered one of those I don't know what you call them, jump boxes.
Yep.
It's only like about this big. So
I had to well, it's hauling parts for Napa, yes, Friday, Saturday, one of them yesterday, Friday. I had a couple of them. I had a couple of them.
Yesterday, Friday, tomorrow, whatever.
Whatever day it was. Anyways, I had one of the stores sent a couple of them to another store, and I was going to ask them how much, but they were really busy when I got there, so I didn't get a chance. They were smaller. Used to be they were about this big, and now they
Yeah. Well, they still got those, but the one I got's in a nice little carrying case.
Yeah.
One side you got the battery thing, the other side you got the cables and stuff, and it zips up close. It's padded. It looks pretty nice. So now I got that.
Yeah.
So if I leave my satellite antenna on in my trailer, my battery goes dead. Batteries go dead before morning. I don't have to swing the pickup around.
Yep.
Oh, well. So, things are going pretty slow.
Yeah.
Nobody's on, just us.
Oh, well.
It is awful late though, too. So
Yeah, it is. We just hadn't been on them for a while.
who's up at midnight?
Yeah,
Chad.
Chad. It's only 9 o'clock for you, Rob.
And what's his family doing up at midnight?
No, it's only 10 there. He's only an hour
Oh,
ahead
that's
of me.
right.
He's only an hour ahead
It's
of
only
me.
10. I'm doing some stuff with my family, so I have to go.
He keeps saying that. I just wonder if he really does have a family, or if he just says that now he's listening with the FBI. Listening.
Yeah,
They talked about suppressors.
yeah. That's nothing more than a muzzle brake.
Yep.
In matter of fact, I don't remember what it's called, but it's Nevada Fish and Game. They have a program where you can send them pictures of what you've harvested, what you've killed, and they'll post it and send it out to everybody that's a member. So you hear so-and-so got his first buck this year, and so-and-so's daughter pulled up her first buck this year. Oh, I got my cow elk, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, I got a picture up there, and the young lady got her first deer, and she's got her rifle across the deer. And it's got exactly what I'm talking about, a muzzle brake with the cover on top of it. I went, oh, somebody else thought of this before me.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, yesterday went out a couple days calling. I didn't see a single coyote or a single rabbit. And I talked to my friend Jason, who's with Fish and Game, and he said there are not very many coyotes this year. So
Go to my sister's.
She has a lot of them.
Well, haven't been there for a while, but usually when I'm there, you can hear them at night.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to kill them because they're going to be killing the gophers.
I know. That's why we just drive across the street and kill the ones at the other guy's ranch.
Then the ones that are on her ranch are going to move over there because there's less competition.
Yep.
Oh, well. So did you download that Steam Labs?
No, not yet.
Got to get that done.
Yeah, someday.
Because we're going to go live squirrel shooting.
Well, that's not till March.
And why is Rob downloading it?
Because he says he wants me to. So that when he's hunting squirrels or coyotes, I can be talking and he don't have to.
Oh.
But I don't talk, so I told him he's shit out of luck.
Or when we go to Dumont, we can all be live around the fire.
Yeah.
So,
Ooh, man. I think
gotta-
it's midnight at my house.
You're just getting old.
Well, I've been old.
Yeah.
Not as old as you, though.
I'm a young buck. Ain't nothing old about this guy.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's about it. Nobody's got anything else.
Oh, we got a fourth watcher. Who's out there? Let us know who you are.
Uh-oh. Type something so we know who you are.
Say hello, because we'll say hello right back.
Or
Oh, they left.
oh, you scared them off.
Oh,
we
they're
just
back
got
again.
it. Blue Skies family subscribed. So whoever Blue Skies family is. There you are. Hello, Blue Skies.
Is it Blue Idaho?
I don't know. I can't keep up with these guys that have 3 or 4 different names. Blue Skies family. Yeah, it might be. Don't know. Anyway, we're just talking about whatever tonight. Anything you want to talk about, let's do it. Pick a topic. Uh-oh. What was that?
You are too good. It is. It's Blue Idaho. Blue Idaho.
Okay. Love Idaho.
Yep, I do.
Was thinking of retiring there, but no.
State taxes.
Yeah, state income tax. Gonna have to stay in Nevada, no state income tax.
Go jackpot.
Yeah, that's close.
He just cross over.
Yeah, just make sure your house is in Nevada, not Idaho when you're there.
Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, well. When it comes time, there's a place out, where the heck is it? It's on the other side of the freeway, just as you come off of the hill going to Golconda. They're selling, it's like 3-acre plots out there.
Yeah, the ones that their trailer blew over
Yeah.
with their sign.
But heck, there's only like about 3 or 4 houses out there, but you buy one, next thing you know, within a year or two, you might be surrounded.
Yeah. Yep, you never know.
Got to find one that is on the edge. Oh, well. So we got to build a floor for my carport. Yeah.
Sounds like you.
He's
I
got a
need
mouse in his
help.
pocket. Well, get that mouse out of your pocket.
Well, I need help getting firewood and splitting it. So you
I
come here
offered,
first.
you said no.
Yeah,
if
like
you-
that was going to happen.
If you recall, I think I still got it here, right?
Oh, I recall.
Yeah. So I would have been there that day.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on 16 days off, man, and doing nothing but coyote hunting and wandering around the house.
His neighbor said he wanders around naked.
No. She moved out.
Did she? I wasn't talking about her anyways. I was talking about that guy down the street.
Oh, well. So what else is new?
I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's getting late. I also could just buy some property and put one of those one-roomed houses that I was looking at on there in Idaho and just keep my residency in Nevada.
Yep.
And then I don't have to pay the income tax in Idaho. Then I can go back and forth.
Yeah. Yeah, work tomorrow, Brian?
No.
You're off tomorrow?
Days off are changing.
Why?
Uh-oh.
To what?
I'll have Saturday through Monday off.
No kidding.
Right.
Saturday through Monday.
Holy Holy crap!
Mhm.
You got the weekend. planned.
Saturday through.
What happened there? Did somebody quit? And you get
No.
to use theirs?
No, just how it worked out. So
Sweet. Now you get to go to all your kids' functions on the weekends.
well, we'll be able to do functions on the weekend.
Yeah. Cool, dude. Good deal.
Yeah, birds.
Now we got to figure out his new schedule for when we go there, Frank.
Yeah.
Well-
When do you start?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Yay!
So you
So-
get one day off and then you got to go back to work.
Get 2 days off. Tomorrow's Sunday.
2 days.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, birds.
Blue Idaho. Yes, it is. Idaho is beautiful. All right. Do you want to get online again tomorrow?
I'll let you know about this time.
No, early, where we can get some people on and talk.
I'm gonna be doing stuff, but you guys can.
Yeah.
Well, I got stuff to do for a while tomorrow, but
Well, then I'll go find something to do.
yeah.
I got to
Better
go see
hurry
if I
because there's a cold front coming, they said. So
I got to go see if I can jump my grizzly.
If you try jumping your grizzly, you're going to fall down and hurt yourself.
All right, guys. Well,
Jump
Blue
down.
Idaho, thanks for joining us. We're going to get off here, watch a movie before bed. Any last words, X Country?
No.
None. Wow.
No.
Boring. Well, Hailstorm, you got anything to say?
Good day.
Like that was any better.
I'm saying good day, eh? See ya, as in goodbye.
Blue Idaho, did I hear right? Did Claude lose a family member?
Is his brother.
Was it his brother?
Ooh.
Yeah, his memorial
that feeling.
service was today.
That's too bad. All right, Blue Idaho, the three of us say goodbye, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for jumping on. This is Hobbit Hunter.
There's
And
5
talk
watching
live.
now.
What's that?
They're all going on.
We got
There's 5 watching, but I think it's Blue Idaho
just
and her
blue.
blue skies. Yeah.
all right. Well, God, no, I've lost it. So, all right, Blue Idaho.
See ya.
We're going to say goodbye. You guys keep it real, keep it interesting, and we'll see you next time live on Talk Over a Beer. Bye.
Adios.